My name is Roslyn Jones. I'm an early childhood assistant with Promise Heights.
And I am Nikea Taylor, early childhood assistant with Promise Heights as well.
Today we will discuss the topic of helping your child get ready for school and learning school readiness skills with fun activities. In this video, we will discuss school readiness as defined by Maryland State Department of Education, components of school readiness, fun at-home activities that will help children learn as they play and grow, the materials for those various activities that we will discuss are free or low cost, or household items such as crayons, paper, tissue rolls, water, etc. We will also discuss where to find additional resources to help your child learn and quality educational programs in your communities. What is school readiness as defined by MSDE? According to the Maryland State Department of Education, school readiness is the stage of human development that enables a child to engage in and benefit from primary learning experience. In other words, school readiness is your child's ability to thrive in a full day school program by age 5. Components of school readiness is language and literacy, fine motor, social and emotional learning, STEM and general knowledge, and gross motor. On the previous slide, we discussed the components of school readiness. This slide displays various photos that capture some of those components of school readiness, such as stringing beads, which is a fine motor skill, and crawling under the tunnel, which is a gross motor skill, reading, which is a literacy skill. And we also have some kids smiling and showing their happy faces and showing their happy emotions, which is also a social and emotional skill. Language and literacy is reading, writing, and reading comprehension skills. Here is one fun activity you can do at home. In this activity, we call identifying letters at home. And the directions are: use pictures in a magazine or book to help your child identify letters. See example below. Letter B. B is for bed. And in this picture, there's a picture of a bed that was cut out of a magazine. If you don't have a magazine, you can use flashcards that have the picture on it as well as the letter. Another fun activity you can do with our early learners is identifying letters in your community. The directions for this activity is point to items in the community that have letters on them and point to various letters and say the letter and the letter sound. Items that can be used are cereal boxes, shoe boxes, game cartridges, newspaper ads, labels, store signs, and restaurant menus. Below are two pictures of items that can be commonly found either in your house or in your community. And you can point to those letters and have the child say the letter sound. And also, if your child name is Kim or Ken or Kimberly, you can point to the letter K on this cereal box. And you can have them sound out the letter K. And you can also make the letter sound as well if they aren't familiar with the K sound. And you can say, this is the letter K, like the first letter in your name. Additional activities that enhance your child's language and literacy skills. Reading to your child. There are lots of fun, interactive books that children enjoy. Now, some of my favorite books are Brown Bear, What Do You See? Which reviews colors, animals, and rhyming words. Another one of my favorite books is Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, which talks about letters. And also the essential message in that book is to never give up. Listening to audiobooks will also enhance your child's language and literacy skills. In addition to listening to audiobooks, you can find books online, on YouTube. There are various books where the author is reading the story. So that is also a good way to get your child into reading books. You can also visit the library. At the library, you can receive a free library card. Later in this presentation, we will talk more in detail about the local libraries in this area. And also having conversations with your child or children. This will also increase their language and literacy skills because as you're talking to them, you're introducing them to new language, to new words. And it's also important as you introduce your child or children to those new words to define those words for them. Another fun activity is fine motor development. Fine motor is to develop fine motor skills is being able to use your fingers to grasp items and develop hand-eye coordination. One fun activity is using scissors. The importance of learning to use scissors is that it helps to develop the small muscles in your hands. One activity that can be done at home is to use child safety scissors to cut pieces of paper or Play-Doh to create art. Hand-eye coordination. Here's another fun activity you can do at home. Games such as ring toss can help your children develop their fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination. They are using their vision to determine where to throw the ring. Now, if you do not have a skip and toss beetle, you can create a ring toss game. You can use water bottles and you can take pipe cleaners and bend them into a circle and use the pipe cleaner as a ring, and you can toss the ring onto the water bottles. You can also use paper towel rolls or tissue rolls and use a paper plate. You can cut out the inner portion of the paper plate and you can use the outer portion of the plate to throw it in so it can toss and land over the paper towel rolls. So these are some fun ways that you can increase hand-eye coordination at home. Writing. Use paper and crayon or pencil to practice making lines, marks, circles, and grasping a writing tool. By practicing these methods, the child will begin to learn to write letters. These are fine motor skills that will help your child or children to be able to fine-tune his or her writing as they develop.
STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. STEM education is the international integration of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and their associated practices to create a student-centered learning environment. The following slides are fun activities that children will enjoy while also developing these core areas of learning. A fun science activity, sink and float. So during this activity, you will just use a small plastic container, a large bowl to complete this activity. Place a small amount of water, no more than 2 cups, into the container. Use various items in the house and ask the child or children, do they think the items will sink or float? The items should range in size and weight. For example, a metal spoon, a marker, an ink pen, a piece of paper, a pencil, a crayon, a toy car, a rock, a ball, etc. Discuss why some things stay afloat and some items sink. So another fun science activity is making cloud dough and Play-Doh. Cloud dough only has 2 ingredients and is ready in 5 minutes. Play-Doh has 6 ingredients, but Miss Linda has a video that will help walk you through that whole process. So there are many benefits of children playing with cloud dough and Play-Doh, including developing fine motor skills, creativity, vocabulary, literacy, numeracy, and much more. Cloud dough or Play-Doh also motivates children to explore sensory qualities, strengthen small fingers, hands, and wrists. It's calming for children, much like the squishy stress ball. Squeezing Play-Doh is great for helping calm down your kids, help ease tension, relaxes excess energy, and improve focus. Fun technology activity. Allow your child time to interact with technology. Will prepare them for school and give them the opportunity to enhance their development with fun interactive activities. Here is a list of websites that are geared towards development: pbskids.org, starfall.com, funbrain.com, nickjr.com, coolmath.com, coolmathforkids.com, and learninggamesforkids.com. These links are located in the video description. Fun engineering activity, recycled building. Using recycled material in the house allow your child to build a community, a zoo, a playground, etc. Allowing the child to be as creative as possible. And once building is complete, do not forget to have the discussion. For example, you can ask your child, what did you build? Or what did you decide to build this? Why did you decide to build this? And what else could you build using the same material? A fun math activity, transportation math. While riding on the subway or light rail, count how many stops there are before getting to your destination. Count the steps on the escalator, light rail, and bus. While on walks or driving, count how many stop signs were seen and what is the shape of the stop sign. Number sense. Ask your child to recite numbers from 1 to 20. Then ask your child to show you 20 of something. It could be 20 beans, it can be 20 books, 20 raisins, 20 toys, the pictures below, 20 toys, or 20 spoons. But remember, we're just trying to help our child to count from 1 to 20 without skipping numbers or without forgetting. Social emotional learning. According to the Early Childhood Learning and Knowledge Center, social development is a child's ability to create and sustain meaningful relationships with adults and other children. Emotional development is the child's ability to express, recognize, and manage his or her emotions, as well as respond appropriately to others' emotions. Peer relationships provide a unique context in which children learn a range of critical social emotional skills, such as empathy, cooperation, and problem-solving strategies. Fun social activities. Interacting with children as often as possible and allowing your child to explore different ways to have fun with others. Free play, play dates, visiting family and friends, and story time at the Interpret Free Library. So playing a board game is a great practice for your child having to take turns. So age-appropriate games for our children would be Candyland, Twister, Connect 4, and Zingo. So children who understand and express emotions more easily have better empathetic and social skills, which can help to build relationships. Research shows that they even do better academically. In this emotional activity, we will do belly breathing. So how do you do this? Practice with your child taking deep breaths and inhaling and exhaling while counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is used to help calm children down and begin to help refocus their attention. So also emotion drawing. Ask kids to draw a picture that explains how they feel. Do not direct this activity too much. Rather, allow children to express themselves with their own creativity. Different children will find different ways of representing their emotions. Have a discussion about your child's drawing and validate their feelings. Let them know it's okay to be angry or sad. Music and movement. Music and movement help the body and the mind work together. Exposing children to music during early development helps them learn the sounds and meanings of words. Dancing to music helps children build gross motor skills while allowing them to practice self-expression. Some fun activities for movement, of course, running and playing with others. Climbing, soccer, and swimming. There are music and movement videos on YouTube for all subjects. Listed are just a few favorite videos for early learners to learn while they dance. So in the literacy component, we have the blend song, gross motor, we have listen and move, math, banana, banana meatball song, and this is about patterns. Number rock, this is also helping with rope counting, identifying numbers. Going on a bear hunt. This song helps with positioning and shapes and color songs. Here are some high quality programs located in your neighborhood. Read the Baltimore City Public Schools, Early Head Start, the Judy Center. To locate quality child care, Baltimore Child Care Resource Center, and the information for all of these child care centers and education facilities are located in the description underneath the video. The Interpret Free Library is one of the best resources for early childhood education. From the art activities, STEM, story time, and after school activities. Check out your local library at Penn North or the Central Library for activity schedules.
Additional resources. For other activities and book readings, follow our colleague, Miss Linda, on Facebook at facebook.com/Furman ECMHC. Miss Linda reads a lot of stories and she has a lot of activities on her Facebook page in addition to making Play-Doh. And she also lists various community activities that occurs in the community. So please check out her Facebook page for additional resources. This is our reference page for all of the links to all of the wonderful activities that we shared with you today, as well as the websites that we received our materials from. And this is our additional reference page. Again, it has a lot of the links and websites that we use to gather our information. Thank you for listening to our session on helping your child get ready for school. School readiness skills with fun activities. We hope you enjoyed listening to our session. See you next time. You boodly at the boodly Yankee Sankey, rang tang tatty. You boodly at the boodly Yankee Sankey, rang tang tatty.